brings me actually to my up was Calvin and Sabrina. Yo, I'm sitting there like this, just living vicariously through Sabrina and Calvin, just like watching it like this, giving me warm fuzzies, giving me that feeling. So yo, Sabrina and Calvin, big time up. Yes, it is your boy KB, the boss from ShifterMagazine.com. Here's another episode of Shifter TV Talk, where we break down the latest in some of our favorite TV shows. And so today we're talking about season 5, episode 15 of Tyler Perry's Sistas. And yo, I loved it, people. I loved it. I loved the last episode of Sistas. It's one of those episodes where you're like, I don't know exactly what I love about it, but I loved it. There's something in there that I loved. I don't know what it was. I still haven't pinpointed exactly what it is that I loved about this past episode, but I just did. Super dope episode. Absolutely loved it. So we're going to get into this episode and kind of dissect, go through my ups and my downs. But first, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff for more of this content from Shifter. Now, let's jump right in. So the first, actually, I only have 2 ups and I got 1 down. Now, that doesn't mean it was a bad episode. It probably means it was just a really good episode. In fact, I don't have many ups and many, or a long list of ups and downs. It just means it was that good. So 2 ups, 1 down. Let's go through our downs first. So my only down was just Danni once again rejecting Preston. Now she's not obligated. She's not obligated to accept his proposal. At first I was a little bit cheesed about it, but she's not obligated to accept it. Maybe it was a little bit premature. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They just reconnected. Maybe it was a little bit premature, so he kind of has to take that. But that's his bad. He has to take that L. But still, man, like the way she rejects this man, the way she makes this man feel, I'm like, yo, man, you need to tone it down, girl. Tone it down. You know what I'm saying? Preston's a good guy. You know, she's pushing him away, and you see kind of the balance between. Actually, let me not get into that. But you see the balance between just how other couples on the show are relating and how she's kind of treating this man. Yo, I'm not liking it. So Danni, the way you're treating a nice guy like Preston, down. Now my 2 ups. That brings me actually to my up was Calvin and Sabrina. Yo, loving Calvin and Sabrina just reconnecting. You're seeing the love between the two. Yo, she was feeling like not very secure in her place. Asked him to stay. Asked him to hold her. This is stuff that Preston is dying for Danni to show this kind of vulnerability. Like Calvin and Sabrina are like the complete opposite of Danni and Preston, man. Like, yo, Sabrina's like, yo, hold me. I want you to stay. She's being vulnerable. She's letting him in. She's confiding in him. The fact that, her mother is sick and she's the only kind of caregiver. And she just telling him all this information, stuff that she hasn't even told the girls yet. She's telling Calvin, which is showing where the relationship is going. They're building friendship. They're building trust. I'm loving what I'm seeing from those two. They give me, they give me some like feel good moments. I'm sitting there like this, just living vicariously through Sabrina and Calvin, just like watching it like this, giving me warm fuzzies, giving me that feeling. So yo, Sabrina and Calvin, big time up. Big time. And the last up from yesterday's episode, yo, Karen and Zach, man, the scene in the salon, man, yo, just watching those two, like, first of all, Karen seems like a totally different person. Like, we have to talk about this. She might be bipolar because we're seeing a totally different Karen. Like, the other day, this girl was like all over the place. She was a friggin' mess. She was like a bull in a china shop. And today she's laid back. She's cool. She's smiling. I was like, yo, I like this version of Karen. I like this girl right here. Like, yo, she's just super chill, super normal. You've seen the level of friendship between the two of them. Before he can even leave the salon, she invited him back for a hug. I just loved it. I loved it as a moment, man. Yo, the friendship that's growing between those two, I love it. It's probably short-lived, but I like what I'm seeing between those two. So we give that an up. So that's it for my ups and downs for this episode. There's some other storylines in there. We didn't see anything of Aaron this episode, which is okay. Even though he's on a roll and I'm starting to like him, it's okay to give us an Aaron break. So that was that. We saw a little bit of Maurice being his regular, extra self on there. And there was also Q. Obviously, Q is still trying to shoot his shot with Danni. It's not working right now, but that was in there. We saw the whole, Robin's trying to fight off the whole takeover of his company, which is obviously he's going to be successful in it because, that's just where the story has to go. But that's it for this episode. So, yo, make sure to head over to shiftermagazine.com for the full write-up about the episode. We got a review over there. Once again, make sure to like, to comment, to subscribe, all that good stuff for more of this content from Shifter. Once again, it's your boy KB, the boss from shiftermagazine.com. I'm out. Peace. Once again, it's your boy KB, the boss from shiftermagazine.com. I'm out. Peace.